Are you interested in buying a business? Well, as Biggie said, there's rules to this shit. So here's my 8 commandments for buying a business. Listen up. Rule number 1, the name of the game is freedom. Buy it with a management team, and if not, there better be a bloody good potential succession plan. If you're an ambitious person and want to buy a business, you probably want financial betterment and obtaining a level of freedom. Well, if you buy it and the management team fuck off after the handover period, congratulations, you've bought yourself a very stressful, high-paying job. You either want to buy it because you can synergize with an already existing entity, or ideally, freedom. If it is worth buying, i.e. it makes a lot of profit, this management team will always be better at running this particular business than you. Lose the ego and keep them. Remember, the name of the game is freedom. Rule number 2, if you want to be swimming in it, it can't be a pissy little moat. Pick an industry with high barriers to entry. This can be specialized skills, significant capital requirements, entrenched IP, or even government licensing. Don't buy a laundromat or a cafe or a restaurant, because any old dickhead like you can start one of those. If you pick an industry with high barriers to entry, you can be sure that any old dickhead, maybe like you, isn't going to come in and nick your market share. One of the most appealing aspects of buying a business is that you are buying a share of the market, and ideally there will be no new entrants to compete with. Pick a business with an economic moat within an industry that has high barriers to entry. Rule number 3, consistency is key. Never buy on a hope and prayer of growth, but one that's performance is stable and consistent. If up one year, down the next, up a couple, then down again, not only can finding an amicable valuation be difficult, but a bank likely won't go anywhere near it, and you cannot have justifiable comfort in the fact that the business will be able to meet its obligations, especially if you use debt. And on the flip side, if it shows consistent growth, it could very well have an excessive valuation. And there are very reasonable questions to be asked, especially if you follow rule number 2, surrounding the sustainability of the recent increase in sales and the funding behind this growth. Remember, consistency in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Sorry. If you want a good catch, you need a big net. Forget all that EBITDA shite. If you don't want to fret, you need a decent net profit margin. If you've got any sense, you will use debt, and those lovely lenders will charge you a pretty penny to part with their capital. Therefore, you need some breathing room, margin, to not only meet those obligations, but also to serve as a bit of contingency in the event you have a drop in turnover, an unexpected expense, or whatever rainy day awaits around the corner. If things are too tight and the tide goes out and you get caught skinny dipping, sleepless nights will be the least of your woes when those lenders, who don't seem lovely anymore, come knocking. Remember, if you don't want to fret, after meeting debt costs, work on a 15% net. Rule number 5, never overpay. If in the market you can get 8% with liquidity, passivity, and near enough certainty, you better get a hell of a lot more for the risk, stress, and arduity. The main reason that M&A transactions fail is because the buyer overpays. Warren Buffett sums it up better than I ever could. It's better to buy a wonderful business at a fair price than a fair business at a wonderful price. If you actually want to make some money and not be indentured for years to come, make sure you get that price down some. Rule number 6, channel your inner Larry David and hunt down that black swan. If you know, you know. I'm stealing a negotiation concept from the book Never Split the Difference. When negotiating, you will ask many fact-finding questions to seek true motivations and ultimately the truth. However, there will always be unknown unknowns, black swans, that could completely alter the direction of the negotiation, for better or for worse. This is probably true for large businesses, but especially so for small businesses. If you fully adhere to rule number 5, find that black swan and get that price down, or run a mile. Rule number 7, just a dash of debt. In nearly every other instance, I would never encourage debt. But when buying a business, you never pay 100% on day one. You always want, at the bare minimum, a bit of deferred consideration, otherwise known as seller finance, where you pay a percentage of the price over a period of time. You do this to ensure that the previous owners, possibly the management, are incentivized to see the future success of the business. Even if it is only just a dash, you want a bit of debt. Rule number 8, go big or go home. If you intend to follow the previous 7 rules, you're going to make a serious buyer, and that means you need a serious business. A serious business is one that is organized, has developed effective systems and processes, and is an established entity which is likely to be bigger. And the reason why is because the work that goes into buying a bigger business versus a smaller one is not proportionately greater, but the rewards are so much greater. And so you might as well go big. When I was 23 years old, I met the business I eventually bought. And the idea of buying a business for £3 million at the time seemed utterly unfathomable. Never mind potentially earning 7 figures down the line. But if I could go back in time, I would have gone bigger. And so, go big or go home. And there we have it. This is certainly not an exhaustive list, but a bloody good start. If you follow these rules, you will acquire a valuable business under the right terms, conditions, and circumstances for it to not only actually be worth buying, but one, most importantly, that will be successful under your premiership. Remember, you only need one home run. Buy right, buy once. Good luck.